This movie is Crawl, except with sharks. Hey everyone, this is Rabbitearsblog and welcome to my in-theater movie review series. So today's movie that I'll be reviewing is the new Netflix horror film, Thrash. So the movie starts off with a group of people that features a pregnant woman, a woman who's afraid to go outside, and a group of kids. But unfortunately, none of these characters were able to get out of their town on time, and they end up being stuck in the devastation that the hurricane left behind. And not only are all of these characters trying to get out of the devastation caused by the hurricane, but now they have to deal with a group of sharks that suddenly came in after the hurricane came in and devastated their town. So what are my thoughts on this movie? I thought that this movie was pretty decent. So let's talk about what I did like about this movie. So the first thing that I liked about this movie was the premise. Now, some of you guys may have noticed that the premise of this movie sounds very similar to another movie, and that movie happens to be Crawl, because both films dealt with the human characters being stuck in a hurricane, and not only did they have to deal with the devastating after effects that the hurricane left behind, but they also had to deal with dangerous predators that are coming after them to eat them. And in the case of Crawl, the dangerous predators in question are crocodiles, whereas in the case of Thrash, the dangerous predators are sharks. So yeah, Thrash is pretty much Crawl but with sharks. But despite that, I did find the premise to be very interesting. I do like the idea about having these dangerous animals come in during the hurricane season and threaten the protagonists who are trying to get out of their hometown in order to avoid being eaten by these predators. And I think that this film did a pretty good job at establishing the tension that comes from that, as you see all of these characters trying to escape from the sharks while they're trying to get out of their town due to the hurricane destroying their town. So I do like the premise of this movie. Another thing that I liked about this movie were the shark kills. Now, I've always loved watching shark movies in general, and one of the things that I love so much about shark movies is how the sharks usually kill their victims. And in this movie, you actually get to see the sharks kill off some people in some pretty gruesome ways, and this movie doesn't hold back on the blood and gore that comes with the sharks killing off their victims, and I really enjoy seeing the shark kills in this movie. Now, here's some issues that I have with this film. So the first issue that I have with this film were the characters. Even though I found it really interesting that the film focused on several different characters, none of the characters were that interesting to me. Like, it felt like most of the characters were very flat and they don't have much personalities to them, even though most of the characters in this film are trying to survive being in the hurricane while trying to avoid the sharks at the same time. I feel like none of these characters really have interesting personalities, and they just felt very flat and boring to me, so I didn't really care much for any of the characters in this movie. Another issue that I have with this film was the pacing. So despite the fact that this film is about sharks trying to kill all of these people, the pacing for the most part felt very slow, and it took them a long time to get around to the shark kills. And honestly, there weren't that many shark kills in this movie, and I did find myself being a bit bored with this movie at a lot of places due to the pacing. And now a word from this channel. All aboard the Social Media Express. Want to send some tweets my way? Then follow me on Twitter. Want to see me play lots of video games and other stuff? Then follow me on Twitch. Want to join our crazy community? Then join our Discord group. Let's chat with Rabbitearsblog. Want to see more stuff from my YouTube channel? Then check out my Facebook page, Rabbitearsblog's Best Comments. Want to check me out at other awesome accounts? Here's my card. And now, back to the video. But overall, I'm gonna give Thrash a watch it. Keep in mind though that this is a low watch it, which is like skirting the line on a skim it. And that's because despite the fact that I do like the premise of this movie and I do like the shark kills in this movie, the movie suffers a bit from having very flat characters and for having a very slow pace for the most part. So if you're looking for a type of movie that involves dangerous animals trying to attack the human characters during a hurricane season, I definitely recommend that you check out this movie. However, if you want to look for a movie that does this premise a little better, I definitely recommend you check out Crawl instead. So those are my thoughts on the movie Thrash, and tell me in the comments down below, have you seen Thrash? And if you have, did you like this movie? Did you hate this movie? And what's your favorite movie that features dangerous predators that are trying to eat the human characters during a hurricane? Please let me know in the comments down below. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Rabbitearsblog, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, if you have any fan art that you want me to showcase at the end of each of my videos, then please feel free to send your fan art to this email that's shown on the screen right here. Hey guys, like this video? If you want to check out more crazy content from this channel, then please hit that big old colorful subscribe button. And if you are feeling extra generous, then please support me through Patreon so I can make more awesome content for this channel.